You know, it could actually be so amazing how something as simple as trend line and then support and resistance can be the major thing you need to become a successful trader. Now, you might wonder why you've never known about these things for a long time. Like, it's going to feel so illegal to know right now. I am going to teach you what I call a killer strategy for synthetic indices and currency pairs. So if you follow this video to the end, you are going to master a strategy that will change your life forever. So let's go straight. Let me teach you how to use this killer strategy, combining just trend line and support and resistance. Just it. Once you combine them like that, you shoot your shot like a sniper. Okay, now if you get value from this video, I want you to smash the like button, and if you are new to this channel, subscribe to the channel. Now there is a Telegram link in the description box down below this video. Just click it and join my Telegram channel. There you can trade my signals, my chat setups, and you can reach me directly for mentorship and for VIP signals or for account management. So let's go to the chat. I want to teach you this killer strategy. So here on my chart we are now, and this is step index. Basically we are starting with synthetic indices, and this is step index, and you can see the chart is actually moving. Now before I start trading, I have to make sure I get a good setup that will enable me take a nice trade. And as you can see, this is MT5 actually. So one limitation with MT5 is that if you are backtesting like this, if you are doing this replay mode, you cannot draw and you cannot change time frames. However, we are going to walk through it. Just stay with me. Now before I start trading, I have to make sure I get a good setup that will enable me take a nice trade. So let me draw the trend line. So to draw a trend line, you have to start from areas where you can see visible highs and lows. Now we are going to pardon the wrong movement that it might be making, because this is MT5. Doing the replay mode is usually troublesome. Okay, so drawing the trend line right here, you can see we have a trend line somewhere here. Yeah, and we are waiting for a break of the trend line and a break of this high. That's what you are waiting for. Now let me show you this. Whenever you are making use of trend line, you must take note of this. Number one, you want to see price break your trend line, just as it has done here. You have to see price break your trend line. Afterwards, you want to also see that price breaks a previous high. Once see price break a previous high. Okay, so right here we have a break of trend line, but this high has not been broken, which will be our change of character. This high has not been broken, so you do not have any trade yet. So you're just going to wait. You're just going to hold on and see price break the trend line as well as the initial high, which is going to be a change of character. Okay, so you can see how price formed a resistance, a minor resistance right there, 3 rejections. So now a breakout of it is going to be a huge confluence. Okay, the breakout of it is a huge confluence. It's a huge pointer to the fact that we are going to be having a real opportunity right here. So now you can see price gradually returning to that area. So obviously we've got a break of trend line. The break of trend line, this is trend line. We've got a break of trend line right here. So the next thing is a break of this structure. So we want to see a retest, right? A retest, then we get involved in the trade. So here we have that retest. If you check, can see we have that retest here. So, excuse me, in this situation, we take our trade and take our trade right here. This is going to be our stop loss. Now, how we set our target is this. We will come for this high. Look at this high. That will be our target. One of our targets. Then we'll come for this other high. These are our targets of TP levels. This one also, and probably this one. Now, mind you that some of them will not reach the highest point, but these are reference points where you can take in your profits. Right? So here we have price reacting from our zone, and then gradually it is now moving in our direction. It's now moving in our direction. You can see that. So we are heading to TP1. TP1 smashed right here. TP1 has been smashed right here. So let's see. TP1 has been smashed. We have our last TP somewhere here actually. Our last TP is somewhere here. Yeah, somewhere here. So our TP1 has been smashed, 2 smashed, 3 smashed also. This is just how this simple strategy works. This is how it works, guys. This is how this simple strategy works. So let's see if our final TP will be smashed also. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. So price is giving some retracements, and then eventually TP is heading for our final TP. Okay, let's see if it's going to be smashed, and then boom, you can see that final TP smashed. That is just how this strategy works. Final TP smashed. Okay, so let's go through this trade again. Let me explain it better. Okay, why the chart is not in motion. Let me explain it better why the chart is not in motion. So we came here, we drew our trend line, okay, right here, and then we waited for price to come, break the trend line. As you can see here, price broke the trend line actually. So it broke the trend line right here. But first, after breaking the trend line, it was not able to break this high, because what we like to see price break the previous high, which is a resistance point. Okay, then price wasn't able to break it, so how to wait. It came back and made a double bottom right here, and then came back here, broke and retested it again, dropped a little before breaking it eventually. So basically we have something of this sort, something of this nature, right? So here became our resistance and got broken, so we waited for price to come back, retest. Right, this is it, something like this. Oh shit, something like this. Yeah, this was the trend line. So you see, this is really amazing. So price came back, retested our area, and then pushed up just like this. This is exactly what we got right there, and it's as simple as that. Price pushed up, and then for our targets we use these highs. These were our first targets. These are second targets. Sorry, these are second targets. This one here was our third target, and then this was our last target. You can see all TP cleared with ease. This is how we trade trend line and support and resistance strategy. Okay, so these levels being cleared that we are taking our TP are resistance levels, and price keeps breaking them, but this is the main resistance level here. If price breaks it, it's expected to give some retracement. So this is a retracement happening right here. It's a retracement happening right here. Okay, so take note of this chart pattern, very important. This is the chart pattern that we just traded right here. This is it. This is the chart pattern that we just traded. You can see drop, just drop, break, retest, push up to the upside. Simple. It's as simple as that. Okay, so take note of this chart pattern right here, and you will be glad because the result will be amazing. Now let's continue with the examples. Let's continue with the examples. So I play it again. Like I said, we are going to be experiencing some sort of retracement here. So you might decide to also trade this retracement. It's a choice anyway. It's a choice. So you might decide to also trade it. Now there is something about this one. Sometimes if you're trading the retracement, the final TP might not be hit. That's one thing with retracement. If you are trading the retracement, the final TP might not be hit. So what that means is that you can decide to trade it or not to trade it. It's all up to you. It's all up to you to decide what you want to do. So you can decide to trade it actually. It's all up to you. So okay, we have something like a break of trend line here. Let's see. We have our trend line broken right here, and then let me redraw it. This is our trend line broken, right? And then this is our resistance level, support level rather, broken in this case. So if we look at this now, you will see that price has given us a kind of other block right here. So let's just see what will happen. Let's see. So price started dropping from here, as you can see. So basically you're supposed to be targeting this here, but this area, but because it is a retracement, we cannot target here. Maybe just take our profit right here, right? Just target this first one. See if it's smashed already. So this is it. Just take our profit here and go out, because this is a retracement. Like I said earlier, this is a retracement, and most times the retracements don't always go to the final profit area. So you have to be very, very careful. Now, as for the fact that it is a retracement, what you have to do is you will draw another trend line, a major trend line again. Okay, so we want to see price break this trend line, then we'll find a way to take a trade right here if price breaks it. So let's keep watching, let's see what happens. So our first TP was smashed there actually, but let's wait for the next one. Okay, so we have something like, I don't know, but let me check if we have a break of trend line right here. Yeah, something like that. We have a break of trend line, but we don't have resistance here, has not been broken yet. So we have to wait for it to be broken as well. Have to wait for price to break. It. So let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Have to wait for price to break
this level and then come give us the retest. Have to see a significant break. Okay, so this is good. This kind of break is good with volume. It happened with volume. So what do? You start looking for opportunity to trade it, right? So yeah, so now we'll buy, and when we buy, we'll do the same thing that we normally do. Oh shit, price has already gone far, which is it. So we bought already. Like I said, your TP, first TP will be somewhere here. Since price has already reached here, so first TP we now be somewhere here, right? This high will now be your first TP. Then there's no other high here, so this one will be your last TP. So here you're taking two time profits, and then this was our entry level here. So we are here. You can see price has gone our way and moving so well. Our final TP smashed. It's as simple as that, guys. This is so simple. It's as simple as this. It's as simple as this, guys. I forgot my mic. Wow. So this is just the strategy, guys. So simple, like so simple but crazy. Like it works like crazy. It works like mad. As simple but as powerful. So here we have another. We are trying to look for another opportunity. Yeah, we're trying to look for another opportunity, and oh, we missed it. Jeez, this is another opportunity. You could have taken this one here, guys. You could have taken this one right here. You could have taken this trade here. So this is where our trend line got broken. Let me just explain this. This is where our trend line got broken, and then this is our level here, a key zone, key level that will enter our trade from. You can see it. So as price starts into it, started dropping, and you can see what has happened already. Price has so much dropped in our favor. Price has so much dropped in our favor. Let's see. Let's keep playing it. We see what the price has really gone our way. Like, look at it. Price so much dropped. Price dropped so much, and this is it. Amazing. So this is how you could have made a lot of profits just trading step index. So guys, this is the strategy that made me profitable. You can contact me for mentorship on how to trade this more, how to do the risk management, your position sizing, and everything. I'll teach you. I'll hold by the hand and guide you so that you will understand how to do this better. Now, does this work only on synthetic indices? No, it also works on currency pairs. It also works on currency pairs. So if you are trading currency pairs or you are trading synthetic indices, this is actually for you. You don't need to think of sections. You don't need to think of anything. Even your news will align with this strategy. Now let's try that currency pairs to see how it works. So I have this on replay mode. Okay, so let's see how this thing works on currency pairs. Let's see how it works on currency pairs. Let's see. I have this on replay mode actually. Let's see how it's gonna work. Let me increase the speed. Okay. So this is I think this is BTC. This is BTC USD. So you must understand how to draw your trend line. You can see the way I'm drawing it, and you must also understand how to draw your support and resistance, which is exactly what I have done. Okay, so you need at least 2 touch points for your trend line to be valid. You need at least 2 touch points. If you don't have up to 2 touch points, then your trend line is not valid. You must have 2 touch points and get more, but at least 2. You must have it before you can say yes, I have a trend line. Okay, so we want to see a breakout right here. Price is still trading above the trend line. At this point, you can't take any trade. Absolutely, you can't do anything. Just fold our hands and watch. Now it is a skill to know when to fold your hands and when to trade. Now you can see at this point you got a break of the trend line, and if you check again, you will also see that we got a break of this low, which is a previous structure. Okay, so basically our setup is completed. Our setup is completed. So now we want to see a good entry trigger. Which is probably price coming back to this. Oh shit, it happened. Price came back to this zone. Got it. Price came back to this zone, tapped into it. What a sniper! What a sniper! What a sniper! Such a sniper entry. Now that we've got the entry, now we want to look for our targets. Now this is how we look for our targets, the same way. So all you just need to do is take your entry here. This is your first target, the second target, and this is the last target. And this is giving us about 1:5.8. This is it. It's giving us about 1:5.8. Okay, so let me just play it. As a matter of fact, this is 1:7, and our first TP has been smashed. First TP smashed. This is it. First TP smashed. Let's see what will happen. Now at this point you should break even, because price can go back and wipe you. So you should try to break even at this point. However, let's see what will happen. Let's see how it goes. First TP has been smashed, and then price is now dilly-dallying on the way. Okay, it's now going down. Oh, second TP smashed. Second TP smashed. Let's see. Now you bring your stop loss to your first TP. Okay, so you're protecting your capital. You're making sure that you are saving and bagging some profits, right? So your SL we now have to come to this your entry point. This is your first take profit, and let's see, boom, last take profit smashed. So let's look for another opportunity also. Meanwhile, let me explain what we did here. Okay, so we saw price pushing up, making a down and uptrend here, and then it was making a higher low here and higher highs. So we put a trend line on the lows, connected them about 3 touch points, 1 touch point, 2 touch point, 3 touch points. Then price came and broke the trend line at about this point, right? About this point, price broke trend line, and then we waited for price to return to this our zone right here, where price rejected multiple times, and then that was our entry. Basically that was our entry, which was a sniper one. So we traded there and then targeted these key levels. So these key levels to our take profits, about 3 of them, and then that's how we smashed the take profit. First one, second one, and then the third one. It's as simple as that. Just simple strategy. No confusion, no doing a lot of works. Just do the basics and you are good. So we have another one right here. Price has been pushing up and has given us this trend line setup here. Okay, so we want to see Basically, price has broken a trend line here. Price has really broken a trend line right here, and has also broken a low right here. So I think we have a basic entry setup right here. So let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Oh shit. Ah, the setup, it happens so fast. The retest happens so fast, and you guys know that I trade the break and retest. No retest, no trade for me. I always wait for a retest, but this one happens so fast. By the way, this is where our first take profits will be, which has been smashed, and then this one here is our last take profit. This is our second take profit right here. Okay, so let's see. First take profit smashed. First take profit smashed, and what is this? First take profit has been smashed, and then these are third take profit smashed as well. It's so nice, so simple. So guys, this is how this strategy works. This is how it works. It works like man, it works like crazy. Guys, if you are new to this channel, this is what we do every time. Subscribe to the channel, like this video, and turn on your post notification bell so that whenever I drop any new video, you will get notified. All right, so this is just it. More examples. I've shown you both bullish and bearish examples. I've shown you both bullish and bearish example. Let's just go and backtest this. Go and backtest this strategy and see how it works. Go and backtest this strategy and see how it works. Basically, it works most of the times. Okay, just do your homework well, and you see it working. We should have used this one for a buy, but we missed it. This should have been a good buy setup. This was a good buy setup, and then we should have taken a buy about this point, and then the profits, boom, all the way up. And you see, so that's just it. That's just it. Guys, make sure you always use this strategy. Okay, so we have another opportunity right here. So guys, this is the last one actually, but you can see here we have another opportunity. We have another opportunity right here. What happened? You can see price has broken our trend line, has also broken this resistance level here. So our conditions have been met. Price broke trend line at this point. This is where it broke the trend line. Basically, this is where it broke the trend line, and then this is where it broke our resistance level right here. So wait for price to return probably to this zone. Let price return to this zone, then we can take a buy. I'll take a buy from here, from this zone, and then this very trade, I believe, you give us up to 1:5. It might give us up to 1:5. Okay, but let's just target this 1:3. This trade might, okay, let's just target the 1:3. Yeah, let's just target it and see. So let's see how it goes. The price tagged us in. Okay, price tagged us in. Price tagged us in. Yep. So price tagged us in. First TP smashed. This is it. First TP smashed, and then we're waiting for the second TP. First TP smashed, and let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. At this point, we should have, going to break even and take ourselves out of the risk. So this is it. We are heading to the second TP. Heading to the second TP, which is the last. This is going to be the last example though. Let's see how this one will go. Let's see how it plays out. TP smashed. Boom! Oh no, it did not. Why is it ranging that long? Chinek. Boom! TP smashed finally. So guys, this is it. TP smashed, TP smashed, TP smashed. It's so simple, so amazing, so amazing, so amazing. There was also a trading opportunity here, but we missed it anyways. And some days are like that. There are some days we come, you will miss sweet opportunities. Yeah, you just don't have to chase anything. Once you see that you have missed it, forget about it, let it go. Another one will come, and that's what we did here. Okay, so the ones we got were nice, we are very nice. So this is how trading the support and resistance and trend line combo works. This is how it works. Blocks on synthetic currencies, currency pairs, crypto, and stocks, and what have you. Go and try this out and let me know what you think in the comment section. Don't forget to join my Telegram channel, and let's trade together. Peace out.